morning.
We've arrived in Ubud. Got some rice terraces this morning. Don't want to slip and die. Oh god, I think I just walked into a follow up. This is our bedroom. Super cute. So nice that they put a little heart on the bed. Aww. And the guy was telling us that the sun rises on this side, so we should be able to see the sunrise from bed. Here we have a dressing room, and then open bathroom here. We can choose to leave it open or close it. So this is the entrance to our house, in which we arrived in a hilarious way because it started chucking it down with rain just as we arrived, literally 1 minute before. So nice, I'm going to show you. So this is our view from the back, and this is how we got to the house in the pouring rain. We couldn't find the house either, as you can probably see why. It's not on the road, it's not on the main road. So wow, look at that, it's literally so dense. So yeah, we couldn't find it, and then we walked all along this with the guys helping us check into the house, and he was carrying my 20-kilogram bag on his shoulder in the pouring rain. I honestly don't know how I did it, on this crazy pathway. And yeah, honestly, chucking it down with rain. There's already puddles, it's slippy, there's moss everywhere. So dangerous. But yeah, we did it and we got there, and it's absolutely stunningly beautiful. And I guess that's kind of what the price you pay, especially in Bali, right? I don't mean literally the price. I mean, if you want to be out of the way and off of the main road, then it might be a bit of a precarious journey to get to the location. But thank God we had those two guys to help us with our bags, because there's no way I could have done this by myself. Not a chance. I have you, but you're so clumsy, Kenny. You'd probably have fallen over in the first meter. It's so slippy. So freaking slippy. My God. I'm glad I wasn't wearing these trainers before, because they're slipping a lot right now.
Yeah, I was wearing the other ones. They were so slippery.
Oh dear.
I think you put the motorbike right
This
here.
is where we're walking to find the motorbike. And this is where it all began. Oh God, it's honestly so slippy. And we're turning back. The scooter seat is absolutely soaked through from the rain. So I think if we sat on there, we would also be soaked through for a while. So, and we're not really feeling for that feeling. So we're gonna go back and get a towel, put it on the seat. To be continued. So after the most chaotic scooter ride ever, we have arrived at the elephant.
also the best gnocchi I've had in my life.
Wow. And what was the other thing that you were eating before the gnocchi?
The gyoza.
And how was that?
Very good. The best one I've tried.
Yeah, right.
Japanese and Italians, don't come after me, please.
There you have it, folks. This is also amazing as well. Really, really good. I'm having Vietnamese tonight. Vietnamese pancake and Vietnamese spring rolls, and they are sublime. By the edge of the road because we saw something interesting. It's a water palace or something. So yeah, that's what it looks like. And then dinner. Yeah, and here. Woken up in paradise, as you can see, and about to sit down for some breakfast. First we're going to start with a little like fruit plate. I think that's pomelo, mangosteen, lychee, oh my gosh, what's it called? It's gone out of my head.
Papaya?
Yeah, that's it, papaya. Really nice. And then I have some ginger tea, which they made for me this morning. Or maybe I'll just pour it. And Carlos has got some coffee, ginger and lemongrass, I think. Nice. So we're all ready to start our day. We are going to go and look at some rice terraces this morning, and then we're going to go see some temples, and maybe we can find some temples that we can actually like have a spiritual bath in, which should be quite cool. They're like the really touristy spots, which we obviously heard a lot about, so we were going to go there. But then we were talking to the guy who manages this villa, and he's also a tour guide, and he says he prefers to take people to like quieter places, which we are all about. So he was like, oh, I can give you some suggestions if you want. So he gave us some suggestions, and yeah, they're like right near actually the really touristy places, but they're supposed to be much quieter, maybe like a little bit more humble, but also like more authentic maybe. So we're gonna try those first. First will be the rice terraces, and then after the temples. And closing the door on me because he really wants to leave. So yeah, let's see if they're any good, and if they're not any good, then we'll just go to the super touristy places. Let's go.
These temples, look.
Right.
It's a house as well.
¿Qué pasó ahí? Tú me extrañabas. Tú y yo estamos viviendo el mismo sueño y quiero verte. Mi ganas de controlar cada vez que te pienso y quiero verte. Baby, dime qué es lo que pasa pensando. Quedé loca por besarte en la boca.
We just arrived at the trekking place, the rice terrace trekking. We were just saying how empty it is compared to the other one that we just drove past. There were a bunch of people. Here, there's literally no one. I hope that's not a sign of like how good it is, right? So, I think it's also cheaper. We've got a little tickets. I'm gonna go check it out. This is the view from the very top. so hard not to take a million pictures here. Very cool. I think there must be rafting around here because I keep hearing people screaming. Or at least, oh, I hope, I like to think that it's rafting and not just something terrible is happening. We're just making a little impromptu stop along the way. I know, that one looks really cool.
Which one do you want to go to?
I don't know. Do you want to go have a look at that one and see what it looks like and then have a look at the other one? Anyway, it looks like it's got really cool views of the rice terraces, and it also looks like it might start raining in a minute, in which case we don't really want to be on the scooter for that. Let's see. We found a nicer one. Okay, so we came to another cafe at the end, and it's called Tiz, or Tiz, I don't really know how you pronounce it. And the view here is like absolutely stunning. So I'll show you properly in a second. We also have such a good table. We got a table just like inside at the beginning, and then asked them to move us to a better one if they could find one. And now I'll show you where our table is. Right here. Carlito. Right on the edge. Good, hey. Look at that view, honestly. Crazy. The rain has come as we expected. These poor people. Trekking in the rain. Oh, that must suck. At least they found this little hut where they can all shelter underneath. I honestly think that even more importantly than going and doing the trekking for the rice terraces, you should just go and do something like this. Like go to a cafe where you can see like the whole massive rice terrace in front of you. And it's honestly even more impressive than when you actually go to the rice terrace trekking. That's my top tip. Here we are again in this familiar scene. We're just on our way to dinner. We had a change of plans today. We didn't go to the temple in the end because the rain came. So we just chilled in that really cool cafe instead, which was great. And then on the way back, we saw like a bunch of little like kind of artisan shops. Sorry, I'm looking down because I don't want to slip and die here. And ended up buying a chopping board because I really like the old vintagey kind of looking chopping boards. And I saw, oh god, I think I just walked into a spider web. Can you check me? I hate that. That's what I was saying. So we got a chopping board there, random purchase, but yeah, and then we thought we'd do a little bit more shopping and go to the actual Bali Ubud shopping street, as they call it, which I think we actually took the motorbike through it yesterday, which was hectic, hence why I didn't film any of that because it was insanely hectic. So yeah, we're gonna go there now, and then we're gonna head to dinner at a place called Muse Cafe, which is supposed to be really good. So that's the plan. Let's go.